love for there to be an option where you could kill the guy, but it would take a very long time. Yeah, unfortunately you can't. Your only offense in this game, you technically only have 2 forms of offense in this game, if you're a survivor. Your first form of offense is a flashlight, which you can get in chests, which isn't really offensive, because the only thing it does really is it blinds the killers for a temporary amount of time. There are perks where you can increase the use, increase the range, increase the brightness, so that way it lasts a little, the effect lasts longer, and that way you can use it to escape. That's one way you can do it. The other form of offense, I put in quotation marks because it's not really offensive. It's not really an offensive perk. It's a perk called Decisive Strike, which is from Lori, which is a perk from Lori. It's one of the best survivor perks. Basically, the idea is it's a perk that you get. You only have a limited use for it. It's a very limited scenario, and if the killer, essentially, if you get unhooked, and you get killed, you get downed, and then rehooked within a short period of time, when the killer picks you up to put you on your next hook, on your second hook, if you're within that time, you get a quick skill check. You get a very quick QTE, and essentially, if you hit it just right, it basically acts as if you were stabbing the killer, and that way he lets you go. And it stuns the killer for just like 2 seconds, 2 or 3 seconds. That's it. That's your only technical offense. Everything else that you have as a survivor is all strategic. Would it be cool to have something more offense to help the survivors? I don't think so, because what I like about playing survivor, because I'm a survivor main, I don't play killer that much. I do want to start playing killer more often though. The reason I like playing survivor so much is because I like the strategy that comes with playing survivor. I really do. I like how you have to really work together. You're really pushing the teamwork. Really have to coordinate. Even if you can't be in the same voice call, you have to coordinate and make sure that you're all on the same page and you're all working together. I think that's really fun. That's one of my favorite parts of this game. I think if I had like a specific just like melee attack to stun the killer, like it would feel like that would kind of, in a way, that would kind of ruin it. I would like for there to be an option where there's a perk called Diversion. Diversion is an interesting perk because you have to be within the range of the killer, just like hiding for 45 seconds. And then you have this perk which allows you to throw a rock. Essentially allows you to throw a rock. It would be cool if, because what happens is, the idea behind this is that when it lands, it creates a sound, and the idea is the killer will go towards that sound. That's the idea. What I think would be a lot more fun though is if you had a secondary ability with Diversion, where if you hit the killer with the rock, you stun them for like 2 seconds, but it reveals where you are at the cost of revealing where you are. So it could be a really cool way to, like, if especially that could be interesting for something like endgame collapse, where if you need to at least stun the killer right before and you're about to hit the doors, but you're worried that the killer's going to catch up to you, whether it's someone like Legion or it's someone like Legion or Nurse even, or I guess even in this case with Blight and their ability to dash, to be able to stun them without having to get picked up would be awesome. Though I feel like that would be a little overpowered. I feel like Diversion would be a little overpowered in that case. I don't know. It is very interesting. It is a very interesting concept to try to find an idea on how you could balance a survivor offensive, like an offensive survivor game. And I would love to be able to toy with those ideas. Please don't have a Mori. Please don't have a Mori. Please don't have a Mori. Hey, no Mori! And not a map sacrifice. Okay. Oh, That's right. This has the new these have the new offerings, which we need to talk about. There's new offerings in this game. There's new offerings. We might actually be going against Blight. Because when those little hints come up, usually that leads to who the killer might be. Looks like we might be going against the Blight boy. So this will be our first streamed match up against the Blight, which is gonna be fun. Because we haven't really played against the Blight. When we toyed with Blight when we were in the PTB, it was really just more experimenting. We didn't really play any serious matches. So this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. I don't know who's gonna be running Adept. I haven't. We'll have to see. We gotta love those low times. Ran first. All right. This is actually a really good map for Blight if they control their ability right. And we're the Obsession. Huzzah. So, if I remember correctly, these new offerings. Oh, yeah. That's our boy.
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
Fuck, man. That's our boy. Oh, yeah, he is running the new perks. Huh. Okay. Gotta make sure if this guy's running the new perks. So that perk right there where the pallet was blocked, I could have dropped that pallet, but that pallet was blocked. That's one of the new perks specifically from the Blight. Oh geez, we're gen rushing this guy. So I don't know if he's running an Adept build where he's just playing with all the new perks. We'll have to see. I'm a little worried. Because playing... If anyone has Hex Undying, if the killer has Hex Undying, it's gonna make this game a lot more difficult. We're gonna have to try to go save pretty soon, I think. Because both of them are there. Yeah, we're gonna have to go save, I think. Oh no! They got him. Okay, good, good, good. Okay, we're gonna go meet them, and then we're gonna go heal them. So... we're gonna go try to catch up with them, and then we're gonna go give them some sweet, sexy heals. And it's nearly done. Come on, come on, come on. Nice. All right. Nice. We're just gonna have to keep finding totems and knocking them down. That's gonna be our goal. Find totems, knock them down. Perfect. This is exactly what Hex Undying does. So, you keep seeing these little explosions. Those are Hex totems being cleansed. So that he is running Undying, because now we got that one down. So, that's 4? I believe there should still be one more totem. Alright. He rage quit! Dude, And let me see. Yeah, was he running Undying? He was running Undying. This poor guy couldn't get a break. No. He's a wreck. Okay, so as I was explaining there, as I was trying to explain, what Hex Undying does is anytime you're running a Hex perk, so in this case Blood Favor, you have an active totem, any Hex, so Noed, Ruin, Thanatophobia, any of those are Hex curses. And across the map there are going to be totems. A Hex has an active totem. Cleansing an active totem removes that Hex curse on the survivors. So in the case of Ruin, Ruin is a Hex that essentially reverts gens each time a survivor loses contact with it. The idea behind Hex Undying is if someone cleanses a Hex totem, if you have Undying activated, instead of the Hex just disappearing, it instead just goes to another uncleansed totem. This poor guy just couldn't catch a break. This poor guy, it's just every time his totem moved, he had Undying, so every time, in this case, anytime Blood Favor moved, his totem got cleansed, and then I guess I cleansed the totem, and he just gave up. They just gave up. I'm sorry. I feel so bad. Oh damn. Oh damn. That's a highlight right there. That's a stream highlight right there. That's a match. Oh, we love this game. I love this game.